qualify. What's up, Alec? How's it going, man? Alec didn't qualify, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Both my qualifying laps, but other than that, it's going pretty good. How about you?
Going pretty good. Almost got another win at Richmond just now. Ran top 5 the whole race. Did it 2 tires at the end, and had some action-packed short track beating and banging at the end of it. Ended up 4th, but it was a lot of fun.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, I saw your video from yesterday when you won. Congratulations.
30 laps. Okay, John, stay
Thanks.
calm.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, last year I had like a 5-month stretch when I never won the race, and then finally got a win at Daytona. It was awesome. So yeah, I know how you feel.
Yep, anyone you win is a good one.
Yeah, 10-4.
Alrighty, folks. We got another race coming from Darlington here, streaming live, twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded broadcast will be on youtube.com/C/John Theodore. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to be starting P6 in the number 4 car. It's a 30-lap race, and hoping to get another top 5 here. I feel like typically with this one, I'm usually able to get a couple spots just by virtue of not making mistakes and not hitting the wall, so I tend to drive a little bit more conservatively than my competition, which means that I'm not often in contention for the wins here.
All right, old boy.
But it does mean that I end up with a lot of solid top 5s. So pace car's in. There's the start. Got a good run here, and looks like we're going to accomplish mission number 1, which is just to be singled up going into turn 1.
Smith is leading the race.
Alex already apologizing for getting into someone, and there you see the 1 car being super aggressive. I was worried that Chad might get into the wall there. Here we go. Rolling right to the outside through 3 and 4. And coming off, just holding P6. Got the leader in sight, so, God willing, if things work out right, I might be able to run him down. It's just a question of how circumstances play out in this race. Good speed coming off, too, sticking right with the 8. I might be able to get a run on him actually coming off turn 4 with him taking that lower line. That won't give him proper speed. Looks like it worked out okay for him. I'm just going to start lifting a little bit in 1 and 2. As the tires wear pretty quick here, so as they do, you really need to start adjusting your line and your lift. Oh, just got into the wall a little bit. That won't hurt the car. Just cost me a couple tenths.
The leader has just done a 28.7. The car ahead has just done a 28.7. That last lap was at 29.2.
Woohoo. That was bad. Alright, I need to resume my mantra of racing the track, not the competition. Just let it slide out to the wall. So I'm not going to be able to read chat too much during this race. Darlington's a track that requires a whole lot of focus.
The leader has just done a 28.5. The guy ahead has just done a 28.6.
4 laps in, still holding 6th, right where I qualified. Out to the outside wall.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Hook that inside. 1.7 seconds up to the top 5 position. That's kind of my goal. I want to get a good top 5 for you guys. Win would be fantastic, but if I'm realistic, top 5 is probably a lot more realistic.
1.5 seconds. That lap was at 28.
Just based on what my speed's been at Darlington. I'm lifting too much going into 1 right now. I shouldn't be lifting that much, and that's causing me to mess up the middle as well. That's why I ended up getting loose, is that I put too much throttle too quickly getting back to it. Riding that high groove. Losing a little bit of time to these guys. Just want to lift a little bit. Not as much as I had been. I am losing time in 1 and 2 to the guys in front of me. Hopefully I'm taking better care of my tires and it'll pay off in the long run. Right out by the wall. That's the line that Logan Clampett ran, and there we go, sure enough. You know, run the numbers. There's always going to be someone who ends up messing up, driving a little bit over their head in that top 5. Particularly turn 4 has been the trouble spot for a lot of folks. Look at Alec, though. Nope. Messed up his qualifying lap. Started in the back and is already up to 6th.
9 seconds.
He's coming fast. I got a little bit sideways myself there. Chadden hit the wall, so I'm closing on him for 4th.
You've just done a 29.6.
But Alec is coming like a bat out of hell right now. Close it down to 1.3. Oh, don't do this to me, man. 15 is going to be right in my way going through this corner. Chadden's loose again. There are lap cars all over the place right now. This is
last lap was at 29.6.
really not a good situation. And that's going to bring Alec right to my back bumper too.
Inside.
And right past me.
Still there.
Nope.
Inside's clear.
No way.
Oh, gosh, dang it. Seriously, lap cars? I don't know how bad it's hurt.
Bunch of fucking morons.
You've just done a
Go fuck
31.9.
yourself.
Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this.
That's bad. That gave me a 2X. Yeah, there is fast repair. Looks like my car's still okay. That was... That's just terrible.
All right, John, there's a car exiting.
Unbelievable.
The gap to Smith behind is now.
But yeah, Alec should have lifted. I saw what was going on. I lifted. Alec just went in there and just drove into him like they weren't side by side. So what the lap cars did was wrong, but you know, you got to make your best decision. You're responsible for what you do with your race car. And sorry, Alec, I love you, brother, but
Heads up, there's a car exit in the pits.
that could have been handled better. That's still pretty terrible, though. So,
The gap ahead is now 1.1
oh no.
seconds.
I've got some pretty bad damage on this thing. Pulling away from 6th, though, so top 5 ought to be right in my grasp here if I can just keep it clean the rest of the way. I've only got a 2X. Things definitely hurt.
That lap was at 31.0.
Just got to keep running clean laps. I don't know how bad my damage is on this thing, but I got that just I just got pummeled by both of those cars coming into turn, and I knew the hit was coming too. I was bracing myself. I'm like doing the geometry in my head. I'm like angle of trajectory, where they hit. I'm like, I knew it wasn't going to be good.
That was
Tubbsy, no, this is a D-class series, so no yellows. It's one of the reasons I actually like this series. It's just kind of fun to run straight out with no yellows and get some good long green running. Obviously, you know, there are some consequences with that, but on the balance, this is one of my favorite series on iRacing to run. It's a lot of fun. The tracks are fun.
Plenty of fuel. P5. You've just done a 30.4.
I got it. I think that my left rear is pretty badly bent from that wreck.
Yeah, let's have the replay. You hit the wall very hard there.
The gap in front has increased to 8.9.
Oh yeah, I felt the hit. I definitely hit the wall pretty hard.
you in. The gap's now 2.1 seconds.
Alright, just gotta keep it together. I know that the thing's bent, so I can't drive it as aggressively as I might like to. But even driving it not super aggressively, I'm still pulling away from the 11. The 8 might be able to get me, though. Well, the 5 is definitely going to catch me. Parker will definitely catch me if he runs up on me. Oh, and look at this. The 4 apparently looped it. So I've got a chance to get a spot on him. He's going to pull down and yield to me. Thanks, 9. Looks like he's going to the pits. He's got damage. He's going to get his fast repair in. 12 laps left. So you can get a fast repair, and I could have done it, but the amount of time that I would lose doing that, I don't think I would gain back over the course of the race. I'd rather just stay out here. I know I've got a little bit of damage, but I'm just going to try to run and hold my spot. 4th place in the number 4, that'll be good. I'll get a finish matching my number. Man, the car's already loose, and the damage that I've got has made it looser. It really is a handful to try to drive this thing right now. Thing just wants to come around if you breathe on it. 5 and the 8 are closing in on me now.
I'm just going to follow you here. I'm just going to follow you, maybe.
Parker, go by on the inside.
Working the bar inside. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 14 seconds. Clear inside.
Parker's got kittens and puppies on his car.
It'll be Jeffrey Marble. I'm just following you.
Inside. Clear low.
There goes the 8 as well. So there went my top 5, but I've still got time to potentially get it back if these guys make another mistake. See what happens diving it down into 1.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Got this 19 car on my bumper now. Looks like I was actually able to close back in on the 8. I was a little bit too hasty to let him by, I think.
That last lap was
Those two get to racing, that would be about the best thing for me.
Thank you.
There we go. Parker's into the wall. Barrett goes low. Don't know how badly Parker hurt his car there.
You've just done a 30.6.
But I'm going to try to get right on his tail feathers here and make him nervous. Glad that this 19 isn't trying to do anything silly with me. Seems like I've got a pretty good handle on how this thing wants to run right now. Parker's loose again. And he's up in the wall.
Clear outside. Clear.
Got 5th place back. I don't know how, didn't look like Parker hit the wall that bad, but it definitely, either it bent the car or it just shook his confidence enough that he's not running nearly as fast as he was.
Coming to 5 to go.
5 laps to go. It's been another exciting one, guys. A little bit more drama maybe than we were hoping for. Those top 3 guys are just gone. Everyone else behind them has been having all kinds of issues. Good for them getting a clean race.
Get out of your way, just
Push. We can get this guy. That lap was at
Stay low,
30.9.
It's not bad when you can wreck and end up with a top 5 finish out of it. Hopefully this 20 car's got his head screwed on properly, and I can get past him without any kind of drama. I've got a 2-second gap behind me, so I do have a little bit of time to give.
Right here. Right here, Ethan, up top. Wow, you lost your momentum, sorry. I'll get you next week.
Clear outside. Clear outside.
20's just running too slow, man. Those slow cars are a hazard on a single groove track like this. There's Chadden back there in 13th. Parker got wrecked by a lapper, it looks like. Or got wrecked by someone.
White flag, white flag.
Leaders just took the white flag. Coming around to complete it. Hey, Mod Warrior, how's it going, man? Yeah, this is the K&N.
Slow down, I'm worried about your safety.
Go ahead, Chad.
Hello. Clear low. P5. One more lap to go.
5th place, 1 lap to go. Nice win, Ethan, man. Congrats to you.
The gap behind is now
Good win,
2.1.
Ethan.
All right, so I'll stop right after the start-finish line on this one. We'll take a quick look at that wreck and then pop over to see Fixed in the trucks at Auto Club.
P5, and there's the finish. Good
I will
result,
take
mate.
that. That's one of the most exhausting 5th place finishes I've had in a while. That was hard fought.
Great weekend. Hey man, of course.
Good deal, folks. Hope some of you got the...
Good race, everybody.
Yeah, good race, 10, man. Nice job getting that 6th place. Started 16th. Good deal. All right, so what lap was the mayhem on? Let's see. There we go. So here we go, coming up on the lap cars, and that's why Alex pissed. The car came down. You gotta laugh at that. That's just funny. Mod Warrior, thanks for the follow, man. So here we go. We're coming down the back straight. I see these guys racing side by side, so I slow up. The Ford, it looked like this guy actually moved down. He wasn't trying to block Alec. He was trying to give room. And I should have been faster going into 3. If I would have stayed tucked up on the 15, I would have missed this. But, oh my goodness. That was crazy. One more look from the chase cam. See, that's where Alex pissed. The best thing you can do as a lap car is stay where you are. He starts trying to move, but he makes a late move and takes Alec out and gave me a ton of damage. That was nuts. Oh, you got a stomach virus, man? That's